What up, ladies and gentlemen, Chen here, bringing you guys another video. Today we are here back with another VOD review. This game is currently in around 200 LP Mastered-ish, with a lot of high elo players. Most notably, we see APA 4 over there on the Lucian. If you guys don't know who this is, it is always plan ahead. Otherwise known as APA, who is a multi-season challenger player, most notably known for racing to get rank 1. I know he did it last season, and yeah, this guy's an absolute beast. So this video is about my Vladimir versing against a challenger tier Lucian. He's been spamming Lucian quite a bit on his challenger accounts. Fucking hate Lucian mid, and I hate him for going it, but he just makes this champ look absolutely broken. So we're going to VOD review this game. If you find this video useful, make sure to smash the like button, join the Crimson Pack by subscribing to the channel. Let's get right into it. So don't have to make a good cut because we're just going to get straight into the action. You're going to notice a couple things that I do. First and foremost, I am taking the Ghost Ignite setup. This is a much better setup if you're comfortable playing for the scaling side of Vladimir. It'll help you out a lot. Instantly, you can see this guy is just ripping inside my ass. Like, one thing I noticed about this guy's Lucian that most Lucians don't do is his Q accuracy. I genuinely think I didn't dodge a single one of his Qs. Just kidding. I dodged that one technically, but this guy's an absolute beast in his fucking angles and everything to land his Q, and it fucking hurts. So that's definitely something we will see. You can also take a look at his trading patterns as well. He's just really good at knowing when to go in and out, and just utilize Lucian mid to the absolute maximum. So you can see whenever I'm trying to go for a CS, he's going to harass me. Now, I could just skip over a lot of this early game because there's not a whole lot that occurs. He does get ganked here, or actually he goes deep into Gregus. I have to walk around. Gregus flashes over. He's pretty much low HP. I'm just going to Ghost just to get an assist. Did I have to Ghost there? Meh, maybe I didn't, but either way, secured the assist. Now, I don't know if you guys want me to ever like spoil the results, but in this video I will spoil it. I played a pretty decent flawlessly game, except I made one crucial mistake that actually I would consider lost us the game. So we're gonna see that as we enter the later parts of the game. But right off the bat, you can see how aggressive he is at that Lucian mid pick. He even tried dashing into Gregus to fuck with him, and a lot of the times, if he had Ignite, potentially he could have gotten something off, especially if Gregus wasn't such a healthy clear. If my jungler was like 50 HP there, Lucian probably would have gotten a kill there, but Gregus smited, he got a good amount of HP, and we were able to pick up that kill. So, checking the CS status, it's not horrible. 15 to 22 in a very lane bullying matchup really isn't bad, especially against a challenger tier player. I'm just trying to get whatever CS I can. He's pressuring every single time. So I am going to have to take a back here after I shoved out the most recent wave. There's a couple reasons for this. The very first notable one is that if I stay, I'm just going to keep getting harassed on. So I'm cutting my losses and just accepting the fact that I'm going to miss pretty much this whole wave. Not much I can do here. If I stayed, like I said, he could potentially keep harassing me. And when you're at that 400 HP threshold, you know, he could get ult, he's going to push you out of lane, Echo can gank. There's a lot of different things that can happen. So that is why I'm cutting my loss, losing 6 minions. CS looking atrocious, but it's kind of expected in this matchup, 20 versus 33. So you can just kind of see how aggressive this guy is. I mean, I don't really need to tell you this. A lot of Lucians try to do this, but they obviously fail. But challenger tier Lucian players, man, absolutely disgusting. They will zone you out of every single CS, and there's just not much you can do about it. I missed that cannon, that was RIP, but checking CS score again, 30 to 48, and normally I would have roughly around 50 CS. We're going for a gank here. I pop my Ghost and my ulti early. He does end up flashing, but because of my Ghost, I am able to catch up, and I last hit the kill. Absolutely beautiful. And APA is spam question mark pinging. Something I noticed about this guy, he's a pretty fucking toxic player. Not trying to spread any drama, but after this game, I didn't screenshot or anything, but he said some toxic ass shit, dude. And he did actually sprint it down this game. He actually got carried by his top laner, which was unfortunate to say the least, but is what it is. Right now we're sitting at a pretty 1-0-1 against APA. He's going for, not really sure what he's building. I think Essence first. He stopped for a Hex Drinker, I do remember that, and made laning very, very hard. Whenever a Lucian goes Hex Drinker, you just can't play the game anymore, man. So once again, respecting. Doesn't matter, I have a 1-0-1 lead. It is still a Lucian, and I have no sums, no ult. Going to respect and play under my tower. So, I saw him recall right in front of me. We are going to be able to shove this out to the best of our ability as fast as possible, and then take our own recall, maybe? Nope, he actually stops me. That son of a bitch. This guy is absolutely cancerous, dude. It was not fun playing against him. That's all I can say. Partially due to his champ and partially due to his playstyle. It's so cancer. Just look at his positioning, ladies and gentlemen. He's posturing like at this line, so if I were to ever walk up, he just pokes the living shit out of me. So cancer to play with. Or play against, rather. And there's just nothing you can do about this. A good Lucian player will be able to do this. And if you pick a champ like Vladimir, not much you can do. Beautiful engage by the Gregus. Are able to abuse the fact that he is pushed up. That's honestly the only counter to Lucian mid. If you're in this sort of matchup, you have to get jungle camps, or else what am I saying? You have to get jungle ganks, or else you're fucked. If Gregus didn't help me, I would not be roughly equal CS and ahead. I would be fucking 40 CS, crying, can't play the game. Lucian just perma shoves, and then he can either roam or get tower plates and pressured. But like I said, top was the main point of entrance for the enemy team. My top laner absolutely boosted out of his mind, and their top laner is a GM Chen one trick. So you can already do the math. This game was definitely very hard to try and win. So yes, this is actually the point where he goes for a Hex Drinker. So in a lot of cases in this sort of matchup, 2 to 3 ganks. Gregus gave me 3 ganks, and I am sitting pretty right. I'm 2-0-1, 5 Dark Seal stacks. In regular circumstances, this is enough to where you can just start one-shotting the Lucian. But because this pussy went Hex Drinker, I actually can't. And he actually just straight up beats me in the 1v1. Very important to keep that in mind, so still have to respect it. I am walking up a little bit more further just because I do have all my sums, my ult, and my rocket belt. So if we do go on a 1v1 brawl, it's not like I'm going to die to him, but it's very hard for me to kill him. So Echo places Rift mid, really not great. I do have to just completely sack this, unfortunately. Top is now 4-0 Trendamir with relatively good CS, and we already lost top tier 1. Guys, if you know anything about Trendamir, he's technically not a broken champ, but when he's fed, he is the most brain-dead broken champ in the game. You just right-click 2 times, press R, unkillable. It is so not fun to play against, and obviously, he's 4-0-0, so this game was hard for no reason. If my top just fucking didn't die, this game would have been a lot easier. I do believe I kill him. No, I actually don't. Really cancer champ. We are going to get top lane. I remember at this stage I did tell my Lee Sin, hey, just go mid, right? Because Lucian has Hex Drinker, so I obviously can't lane against him. And I know if Trendamir keeps getting kills, it's just GG, so gonna sack myself and act as a sack of potatoes for this Trendamir to beat on, unfortunately. So Gregus is hovering, which is the only reason why I'm on the same screen as this guy. He goes in, 3 autos, 4 autos, all my HP is gone. Gregus is here, and we get the kill, luckily. We're doing pretty good, but we did lose our top tier 2, not much you can do about that. No one in our team can really match this Trendamir, unfortunately. So he's just gonna be able to run loose, and not much you can do about that one. I believe I die here. Try going for the 2-man R. Trendemir very balanced. I'm full HP. Good shit, Riot. Good shit. That's what I like to see. And he gets out. Riot, I love you. Your games are made with 0 flaws. Like, the fact that he's under our tier 2, tower diving 2 people. Not much I can do other than clap, right, ladies and gentlemen? Fuck me, that champion. I do believe I am able to get this kill. Outplayed his bitch ass. There we go. Unfortunately, Kaisa has to die. At this point, someone's going to have to die for this Trendemir. So the best option we could get is a 1-for-1 ever against this guy. Like, worst case scenario, he 1v5s. Best case scenario is we trade 1 life, because he's almost guaranteed to get 1 kill. Just how the champ works. So at this point, he's still the only real point into coming back for the enemy team. Like, normally we should be super strong. I get a beautiful play here. Do I have Medjais? I don't have Medjais. Very unfortunate. But we do get a double kill, and we get this Drake as well. Actually, we don't. Oh yeah, Gregus was dead, and it'd be hard for us to wait because they're just gonna get Drake, so our hands were kind of forced there. We got a kill. It's not the worst, I guess. Let's see what happens. Trendemir's coming, maybe. Yep, he's coming. And like I said, boys, we gotta trade 1 life. Like, god damn that champ. Alright. We are trying to cut off APA. Let's see what happens here. Nice kick. He flashes over. Do I do anything here? No, I don't. Not able to get anything. Kaisa dashes in and gets the kill. Beautiful. So, like, normally at this stage, like, yes, it is 16 versus 19, but all the kills are pretty much on Trendemir. A little bit on Senna, but obviously, if you're playing Vlad, you're not really worried about a Senna. So, in this normal situation, I'm feeling pretty good. But because it is a Trendemir, literally the only champ that can strike such fear into this sort of situation is Trendemir. Like, if this was a Fed Irelia, A3 Irelia, Fiora, any other top laner, you know, we'd have chances to stop him, but it's a Trendemir who can press R to be invincible for like 5 seconds. So, as you can see, no one's really matching Trendemir, so I believe I go for it. We end up sending everyone, which is not great. Have to kite around. Yeah, they get Baron off of this, so it's not great. Like I said, only reason why this game was hard was because of Trendemir. We just can't match him. Lucian really into the early game. If Lucian went even with this Trendemir, honestly, this game would have been over. But he didn't. I get poked out pretty hard coming from the Senna. He'll back up from the Honey Fruit. Trendemir on our flank. This situation is pretty hard to play towards, so did feel as if I need to force something. I should be forcing it soon. Okay. Healing up on the dragon. And we force right here. I get a beautiful engage. Pick off the Senna. And this should be a full ace. It's almost a full ace. We managed to get everyone except for Tom Kench. So like normally right there, right? I literally stacked my Magi stacks. Got to 18 stacks. Like this should be GG. A Fed Vlad at this stage should never be it should just be GG, but well, I don't know why I'm saying this. I kind of threw. And you guys will see the play. I believe it's after we get Baron or something, where I overstayed and I I do think it threw the game, but I'm not going to fully take blame of this game just because if Lucian didn't sprint it early, this game would have been won. And I would have been, I think, 2 wins away from GM, actually, if I won this game. All right, we're looking to go in. We got a beautiful pick onto Vladimir, actually, which allowed us to make this play. So I'm brawling it out with Tom Kench. He's kind of beating me because he has Inferno Soul. Let's fast forward a little bit. Tries going out. Managed to get him 25, just kidding, 22 Magi stacks. 817. I have 626 AP. I'm just an absolute beast of a unit. And we're able to get off this Baron. So this is where we started throwing. I believe we wanted to all go mid. This is the right macro call, by the way. It 100% is. They have a Vladimir. We can't match his split. We just force an end angle if he decides to split. You force the enemy's hand. This is the right call. I simply fucked up by overstaying, and my positioning wasn't the greatest, which you'll see in a couple seconds. It's gonna hurt me to see, but you know, these things are good to VOD review always. And I do think I played a pretty solid game this game, so not afraid to show it. We get some nice poke out on the Tom Kench. Beautiful damage. Echo gets popped. Now, why did I go so deep? It's right here. It's because I popped Ghost, dude. I got fucking baited. And I end up dying. Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. And that's just horrible. Fuck. Well, you make those mistakes. I popped Ghost right here. I was perma-slowed, so I felt like I needed to keep going. Unlucky. And we just lose Elder and then pretty much the game off of that, but we'll keep showing. So we try going for an end here because we did get a pick on Lucian, 25 seconds. We're using TP. Do they end through backdooring? No, it's not this game, right? I think we just misplayed this fight. Let's see what happens. I popped the Senna. Do we end through the back door? Is that what happened? No. How did this game go wrong? Okay, we're forced to back here. Baron spawning in 10. Oh, I think we go for... Shit, do we actually go for Baron instead of our base? Is that what happened? Fuck. I think that's what happened. Oh, shit. Not a pretty sight. Yep. Unlucky. Well, it's the classic NA trade, and we also lost Baron, so it's just GG there. It's the classic NA trade. Fuck, man. Wow, that is crazy. Trade Nexus for Baron, and we didn't even get Baron. Holy fuck. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 9-9 was the scoreline. I still think I played this game pretty well. Some slip up in terms of macro here and there. I don't think this was my call, but I did commit to it, so in hindsight, I definitely should have pinged. I feel as if I did ping our base, but it is what it is. Not going to dwell on the past. That was the game. If you saw anything from the early game, you'll see how cancerous it is to lane against a challenger tier Lucian, but overall, really solid game. And yeah, I hope you guys learned something through this gameplay. If you did, make sure to smash the like button, join the Crimson Pack by subscribing to the channel. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. Chen out.